911, this is dispatch.
What's going on, YouTube? Buck Rub here, and welcome to another edition of Buck Wild Trucking. It is September 30th, 2018, and it is the second day of the Texas archery season, and it's raining. Thank goodness, because it was really pouring here about 30 minutes ago, and I've got my rain gear on and I'm sweating like crazy, so this little drizzle that it's doing right now helped keep this scent down, but it's also keeping the noise down, so it'd be hard to hear if anything comes up behind me, so I have to keep looking. It's about 5 p.m. now. I've got about 2.5 hours of daylight. Fortunately, the cattle all stayed up in the top of the field. They didn't follow me down here. So let's see if we can get one and see if we at least see something. That would be sweet. Hopefully today they'll come across this fence and head down into this meadow. We'll see. Depends on this weather, I suppose. We'll be back. It is Sunday, October 14th. It rained. I haven't had a chance to get out here much. I've been real busy and had some family obligations and some home obligations, things I needed to get done, and so I haven't had a chance to get out here in a couple of weeks. But it rained most all day yesterday. We had tornadoes in the area and rained most of the night. It was raining this morning, and I thought about getting up this morning, but I changed my mind and slept in. We went to the Mercy Me concert last night and didn't get home till about midnight, so I slept in. But it's a little after 10 a.m. and I'm gonna sit out here till about 12:30, and boy, the mosquitoes are bad. I'm gonna sit out here till about 12:30, unless something comes up earlier, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna come back out this afternoon too. So let's enjoy some nature and hopefully go home with a deer. If not, we're still out here in the big church. So it's a win-win. Well, it's 12:30. The wind is picking up pretty good, and radar shows a pretty decent storm heading this way, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my losses and head back to the truck. I didn't see anything today, you know, a lot of birds and such, but no deer. I'm gonna walk down and check my camera that I have down by the feeder in this meadow. Haven't had any activity at the feeder, either here or at my house, for a couple of weeks, but the acorns have been falling for a while, and I'm sure that's what the deer and the hogs and such are feeding on right now. But we've had a lot of rain, so these things will be spoiling in another week or two, and they'll start moving back to the feeders that people have in the area, including mine, and hopefully they'll come by my bow stand by the time it ends. But yeah, there's lots of acorns on the ground. So anyway, let's go check the feeder and the camera and see what we got there. Since there's cattle on this land, put a fence up around this feeder. It ain't no problem for a deer to jump that As you can see, it's, well, maybe you can see, I can't see it in the viewfinder, but there's quite a bit of corn under there. But we'll grab got a camera right over here. We'll grab the disc out of this and take it home and see if anything's moving, and we'll try again this evening. This camera I'm using is it's a Tasco, believe it or not. Walmart, they normally have them for $33, but they had them on rollback for $28, so I got another one. Should have bought 2 or 3 more of them, but they are, you know, I've had cheap cameras, and I've had really expensive ones. I've spent back in the day up to $400 on a camera, and I gotta tell you, I'm really happy with this. I've been seeing some stuff on YouTube. Some of these people have had these out for a couple of years and aren't having any trouble with them, and it takes great pictures, it takes great video, and I'll give her 6 months, a year, maybe I'll do a review on one of those things. But it's I'm real happy with it, and I'd much rather have 10 cameras out that take a decent picture than one camera that might last, might not. But anyway, I'm gonna head back to the truck. I'm gonna go get me some lunch and maybe watch a movie, take a nap, and then I'm gonna come back out this evening and see if we can do anything there, God willing, and the weather holds. It's Sunday evening, about 4:30. Got a beautiful afternoon here, but there's a lot of rain in the area. Right now the decision is, do I want to take my rain gear with me up to the stand? And I think I'm gonna risk it. I ain't gonna melt if I get a little water on me. But I'm gonna sit here and get my stuff together, and then gonna head back up on that ridge, and let's see if we see anything today. I'm hopeful. If not, another good day. What's going on, guys? It is October 20th, and today, look who I got. She decided to come with me. I'm not in the climbing stand. I'm in one of my ground blinds. It's on kind of a pipeline that there's been a lot of deer movement on. Well, matter of fact, where I posted that video a couple weeks ago, where we saw those does, I'm we'll see something.
I hope so.
Are you gonna kill a big old buck?
Absolutely.
She's gonna kill a big old buck.
Given the opportunity.
So, but since we're on the ground, we're gonna be a little more quiet. I figured I'd just film a little something here while we're out there.
You know.
We might be a little more quiet, I don't know.
Time will tell.
It's gonna be fun anyway.
He's a talkative one, believe it or not.
I do, I talk a lot. So, yeah, that helps. Okay. So we're gonna sit here, chill out, enjoy the big church, and hopefully we'll get us something, and if not, we're gonna have a big time anyway, right?
Absolutely.
Alright, maybe build a fire in the fireplace tonight.
Oh, I'm so looking forward
Glass
to
of
it.
wine.
You teased me the other night with that.
I did tease her with
So
that.
you gotta make it up to me.
I gotta make it up. I hope this volume comes out whispering. If not, this clip won't make the cut. We'll see.
As noisy as he is, it should carry.
Alright. We'll talk to y'all later. Yeah, we decided we were gonna head out a little early. We've got our granddaughters being babysitted, and time hasn't really been the best. We didn't plan tonight out very well, but we didn't see.
Had fun.
We did have fun. We didn't see anything from the blind, but we walked up to the top here, and I was showing Kelly this other clear cut that she hadn't seen before, and there's 3 deer down in the bottom that didn't even spook when we topped the hill, and they're still there. We left them be. But so they're moving just like we thought they were. They went to the other clear cut. So anyway, we're gonna go and check our camera and go get our granddaughters, eat some dinner. Try this again another day. Another day?
Another day.
Good morning. It's October 27th, and out here, probably the last day for the archery hunt. For me, it ends this week, but I can't imagine getting back out here. Tomorrow's my birthday, and my wife invited some friends up tonight from Houston that I haven't seen in a while, so today's probably crunch time, which is fine. Next weekend starts rifle season, but I decided to sit in the ground blind today on this clear cut. Maybe a doe will walk by, and then I'm going to move this stand after a hunt this morning. So let's enjoy this morning. It's still dark out, and probably be getting first light in about 30 minutes. So we're going to sit here and chill out and enjoy watching the morning wake up and go from there. All we can do is hope. So let's see how today ends up. Well, that wraps it up for the 2018 archery season, unless I can get out here Wednesday. I kind of doubt it. I have a doctor's appointment, but that doe, she stepped out about 60 yards from my ground blind here. But if I would have been in my tree stand, in my climbing stand in the woods there, she would have come right under me. She came out right at that clearing that I had showed y'all in the last video, but that's okay. It's nice to see them. So I'm going to move my ground blind up to the top of that ridge up there. There's another clearing that's about 400 yards across, and the rifle season starts next weekend, and I have my box blind down in this bottom that when my wife's with me she could sit in, and then I'll go up here and sit in this one. So I'm going to get that moved, and so I have a little bit better vantage point of for the rifle season. But for now, 2018 archery season is over, and it was a bust. But we had a good time. I wish I could have got out here more. but it's nice to come out and be able to see some stuff anyway. And I love being out here. So kill or no kill, this beats working. So anyway, until next time, I'm Buck Rub. Peace. Well, I guess I was mistaken. My friends ain't coming till later this evening, so I get to hunt this evening. So one more shot. I've already moved the ground blind and it's not really in a good bow hunting area, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in my climbing stand where I saw that doe this morning. Maybe she'll come back. So we'll see. Well, all right, this time it's definitely a wrap. But yeah, cows have all come down into my bottom. I will. It was a good time as always, but this year it was not to happen. Next year, try it again. But we got the rifle season coming up next weekend. I'm all prepared for that. Excited about that. And go on, cow. It is what it is. So we'll do another one. And, right now I'm gonna go celebrate my birthday. So until next time, I'm Buck Rub.